Capricorn and Capricorn. Do Capricorn and Capricorn make a good match? Well, you are practically peas in a pod, ain't you? You will either drive each other absolutely bonkers or you will adore each other to the very end of your days. It's really your call, Capricorn, and how much you can stand being around well yourself. What you will really love about each other, should you decide to stick around, is your shared quality of commitment, endurance and dedication to each other and the relationship. Sure, so you both work at least 90% of the time, but the other 10% is when you give each other everything of yourself. What you will need to work on is not your stability, but rather the love and expression of affection between you. Perhaps most of it is done in private. Your zodiac sign tends to be rather restrained and somewhat reserved in public, but it is nice to show the world your love from time to time too. Don't be so dry, Capricorn, that you can't enjoy the juiciness of true love and flaunt it. Also, learn to be vulnerable with each other. Take some time to let your guards down and be more open with each other. It will heal you both. You are both very sensitive souls that need just as much emotional nurturing as anyone else. And when you both have your defense up, this relationship can become a fairly cold, even dead place. When you learn to trust and rely on each other is when the magic happens. Learn to treasure each other and what this relationship can bring you, Capricorn, and you will be a happy human. Dating and romance compatibility between Capricorn and Capricorn. Are Capricorn and Capricorn soulmates? One thing that is perhaps not well known about the zodiac sign of Capricorn is that while one half of you is the story goat, enduring and no nonsense, the other part of you is the spiritual mystic. The mystic part of you is the part that can buy into the idea of a soulmate. You can feel it, but it is not that you will always talk about it, even fully believe it, unless in a pragmatic, down-to-earth way. Love for you both is something that has to make sense, be realistic, and most of all stable. It takes a huge amount of time for you both to build up enough trust in each other to open up. This caution on the part of you both can be a bit of a hindrance, though you will respect each other's boundaries too. The way you will make up for it is by winning and dining each other to perfection. You know how to date, Capricorn, and you will go out of your way to impress one another. You love a great restaurant set in nature with classy wine and good music. You will also love outdoor dates where you can be with each other in the peace of a forest, for example. This can be a true soul connection when you recognize, Capricorn, that you are looking into your mirror. Marriage compatibility between Capricorn and Capricorn. Can Capricorn and Capricorn marry? It is best if you marry Capricorn. That is when your very best version of yourself come out and play. You each love the security, stability and comfort that marriage can offer and will find it easier to open up and be vulnerable with each other when safely committed. Of course, you will both go in knowing full well that marriage comes with major responsibilities and you happily welcome these responsibilities with open arms. You are prepared to go to the distance with each other and meet each other through every single challenge without faltering. You are both determined, dedicated, and totally dedicated to each other, even if at times it seems like you are ships in the night passing each other. This missing each other is mainly due to work, where you both are the types of people to constantly work overtime, pushing harder and harder toward your end goal. While you are both very supportive of each other, you are also guilty of perhaps not investing as much energy into your relationship, trusting and hoping it will hold while you are in the world achieving. And most of the time, your marriage does hold up. But everyone's human with human needs, Capricorn, and you have to try and meet your mate's desire for connection and love, togetherness and quality time. Don't neglect this side of your marriage, because what may happen is two colleagues living together without much else between them. As long as you hold your relationship as important as your career, you will do just fine and will likely have one of the longest lasting marriages one might ever hope for. Sexual compatibility between Capricorn and Capricorn. Are Capricorn and Capricorn sexually compatible? Very. Your zodiac sign is one of the most sexual around Capricorn. But you already knew that, right? Earth signs like you have remarkable sensuality and sexuality, and you don't mind getting hot and sweaty with each other. All the reservedness that you express out in the world, the lack of public displays of affection, gets made up for in the bedroom. Here you can't keep your hands off each other, and you can thoroughly enjoy a powerful and enjoyable sexual connection. You both know how to talk with your bodies and hands and leave conversation out of it. Just be sure that you are being emotionally vulnerable to Capricorn. The sex life of this combo is a mystery that unfolds. No doubt that both Capricorn partners have really strong libidos due to their earthy energy. This pair is usually makes for great sensual compatibility. They need to feel secure at an emotional level, and when they attain this trust level and unite intimately, intensity explodes. With high stamina and similar urge to win their partner's heart and soul, the seasons can be prolonged. Capricorns are great at experimentation beneath the sheets, and so their sexual encounters will burn off the ground. However, after getting busy with professional life, physical intimacy can wear off from their life. To keep the fires blazing, they will need to plan romantic outings and spend quality time in each other's arms at home every day. Their longing for intimacy and desire to come close can make it a fascinating act. Hence, the art of seduction works wonders for a Capricorn and Capricorn couple. Pros of Capricorn-Capricorn relationship. Capricorn men and women share a great bond of love and will keep the relationship grounded than ever. Both of them are calm and poised, making it really easy to flow in each other's company. This combo can perfectly understand each other without even communicating. Working on the same tasks or projects with the mere usage of communication will help them discover that they have so much in common. Cons of Capricorn and Capricorn relationship. As difficult as it may get, this Capricorn-Capricorn relationship can face some needle-pricking silence when the weather turns salty. They can turn cold so much that none will turn to the other, even though sitting in a common room. Trusting another Capricorn can be a tricky thing here. Each one feels like one step better than the other and develops a strong superiority complex. They understand each other just by a single look. But when the time is not right, huge walls can be built between the duo, therefore refusing to face their partner. Their controlling nature and endlessly working towards goal prevent living in the present, and so a distance occurs in their relationship. The need to complete and win the show between the duo may spoil their compatibility. All these similarities of trying to be in control, mistrust, or heading ahead to win can work against this partnership. This is something that keeps their affinity away from turning into a long-lasting one at a time. The best quality of Capricorn and Capricorn compatibility in love and relationship is that both are equally self-disciplined, responsible, and self-controlled. Creating more meaningful interactions and working together to fix an issue without pinpointing the other's fault can magically turn it into a lasting union. Remember, a person's zodiac sign is not the sole indicator of their compatibility with someone. If two people share a genuine love connection, they can make a relationship work regardless of their zodiac signs.